Hey guys, welcome back to Fam Sports New England Patriots. Sorry, it's been a minute since we've uploaded anything. I came down with influenza A. It was horrible. I thought I was dying. So, but did give me plenty of time to watch the Senior Bowl and the Pro Bowl. So my take, the funniest thing I seen all weekend was when Shador Sanders asked a Giants fan who they'd rather draft, and it's him and Cam Ward. And the Giants fan goes Cam Ward. I don't think he was really expecting that. I think Shador's in over his head on this one. I think that Dad has told him that he's really good, and I think the world's about ready to see that he's a product of Travis Hunter. I'm gonna go out and say it. I think the Senior Bowl also showed that there is a huge. This draft is very deep in the offensive line category. Some of the guys I thought would step up and play really well. Still recovering. They did, but some of them didn't. Gray Zabel, he was one of the guys I always talk about. NDSU kid. He played okay, but you were able to see that he could play all five positions. So I think that helps him. I don't think he's gonna fall on the draft board, but I definitely think that he kind of cemented himself in that later first, early second round spot. So if we could pick him up if we could pick him up early in the second round, I think that would be a great spot to grab him. And LSU has a guy that's just an absolute terror on the defensive line. So he might be one to look at and see to kind of help rebuild. He's a big dude, and he moves really well. So, and then TCU, they have our next Edelman. I hate to say it, but TCU definitely has their next Edelman in Bosch. So let's kind of see where he lands. And another thing I want to address as we go into this is Drake Maye. We all think that Drake Maye is the guy. Holy crap, dude. I'm not used to talking this much. We all think that Drake Maye is the guy. He threw 3 picks in the flag football game and was replaced by Russell Wilson. I don't think we need to sound the alarms, but if you look at like what we need, the Michaels, the Kobe's, the Brady's, those guys, the dogs, when they went to All-Star games, people hated them because they took the All-Star game too serious. Drake Maye either one didn't take this All-Star game serious at all, or he needs work. And thank goodness for McDaniels. That's all I'm going to say. So no alarms, but thank goodness for McDaniels. So 7 rounds. Let's see how we do. Pick 4, not trading that pick. And let's roll. Okay, so what I've been seeing a lot is us taking Will Campbell. I don't think we take Will Campbell. We have to take McMillan here. I've stood on the table, and I've seen Pierce drop all the way to 30, 31 in some drafts. Mike Green, this dude just jumped up the board. What he did in the Senior Bowl, absolutely phenomenal. The Senior Bowl was good to Mike Green. Another thing I would like to point out too is the tight end position became a lot deeper too during the Senior Bowl. Now, the Jets want it. Who's available that they'd want? They want McMillan. The Jets want it. The Panthers want it. You know what? They're not going to trade this pick, so we're not going to trade this pick. I'm going to take McMillan. It's a smart pick just because I have a feeling that we're going to take Campbell. I do. But on my draft, we're going to take McMillan. So right here's our guy, Jack Beach. That's our Edelman. I don't think we can mess around and get pretty with anything. So I'm taking him right now. I think he's gonna fit McDaniel's scheme crazy good. And then our Booker or Polo. We're gonna go Ozzy. We're gonna go with the tackle. Josiah Stewart. This is kind of just lining up for us. So those are. Oh, they don't even have us taking an edge. They have us needing a running back though. Charles Grant, William and Mary. I'm telling you guys, this dude is legit. He's good. But nobody wants to trade for it, obviously. Devin Neal, I thought he was gonna be a lot better. He didn't run that great. Tez Johnson, he's gonna be something special. But and Jalen Milroe, man, maybe ask Alabama if they take you back for another year, because that was a poor showing. So we're gonna take Josiah Stewart. Shore up that defense a little bit. Center, Jared Wilson, Riley Leonard. I don't think he's going to be a gamer for the NFL, but God, you got to love this kid. I mean, he just grinds and grinds and grinds. He's one of those guys that are absolutely just. We're not trading in the division, so that gives us 115. So 115 to 104, not horrible. Well, I think that's the only way we take that. Okay. And Milroe's still there. I like Terrence Ferguson there. Jalen Noel, but we already got our two wide receivers. Barrett Carter. So we're going to go Willie Lampkin. That's another one that I really like. Could be, if he's still available, we should take him. He's not going to be available. Jack Kaiser, he played really well during the game as well. Oh, I haven't seen him. So we're going to take We're going to take Merritt there. This dude balled out. So I'm going to take him at tight end. And I think that's an absolute steal. Jimmy Horn Jr., Aubrey Burks. Malachi Moore in the 7th is not horrible. But we're going to take Fairchild as our guard. And just because our safety play has been so bad, I think we need to shore that up. I like Clay Webb from Jacksonville State. But I think Theo, I've stood on the table for this guy too, but we already got our guy. I'm telling you, our Marcus Ware. If we had another pick, but I think we have to take Malachi. Solid safety out of Alabama. I like Mickens, but he just showed he's good in the zone, but he's not good with man over the top where they kind of hand him off. Hunter Wooler. I'm going to take Malachi. And when you take an Alabama defensive guy, you're taking a guy that's going to transition well into the NFL defensively. So we're going to take Malachi and see where we're at. Oh, nice. This might Clay Webb right there, or Joshua Gray. So let me look at our picks real quick. We got wide receiver, tackle, edge, guard, halfback, tight end, guard. So we don't really need to go guard in this situation. If we had like a tackle or somebody with Holland Pierce, that would probably be the guy to go to. Or we could even go Montrell Johnson. That wouldn't be horrible, Montrell Johnson. But we're going to go Holland Pierce just to appease the – see? And we'll still get Johnson. Oh, man, we need a corner. And I think it's too late. Shamari Simmons, I think that's really low for him. But I think we'll be able to get one of these undrafted guys. Howard Cross is another one that I wish he would have played well. I wish he would have played a little bit better. Raheem Sanders. They hate this pick, but I actually like it. I like Aaron Smith. So we're going to take Aaron Smith with the last pick of the draft. So let's see what we got. All right, we got McMillan, A+, Beach, A, B-, B+, A, B. Malachi Moore, C+, but you know what? I'll live with it. So overall draft grade, A-, top of 24% of all Patriots drafts. So we could have done better with Aaron Smith, it says, and we could have done better with Malachi. It says, great job. Your draft's looking good. No suggestions. So Cam Ward went 1, Hunter went 2, Carter went 3, and McMillan went 4. Shador, I think that's funny. I think that's absolutely funny. Shador went to the Raiders. Will Johnson, Will Campbell, and then Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren is good, but I don't think you need to draft Tyler Warren at 9. So, and like I said, I've seen drafts where this dude's all the way down to 31, 32. So, Matthew Golden, I like Matthew Golden a lot, but I think there's other receivers out there. And then Mike Green has made a name for himself this weekend, and I think he's just going to go up. And I think he sits about right here. I guess we'll see where all this plays out. But that's how the first round. A lot of movement. I mean, after this weekend, there's been a lot of movement and some names that you're not used to seeing up here are now creeping into here. Loveland, you were watching him go 17 a little bit ago, and I said, hey, I think that's too high. Now you're watching him getting picked at 32. You know, Golden has kind of creeped into there, creeped back a little bit. And then Will Campbell right now is the first tackle off the board still, but Josh Simmons is right behind him. Calvin Banks is right there. But I think we have to go out and get McMillan. And if we don't get McMillan, we got to get this guy, Jack Beach, right there. That is our Edelman. That is what was going to make this whole McDaniels thing tick. I'm telling you, watching him at the Senior Bowl, it was like watching Edelman 2.0. I am 100% serious. This is the guy we have to get. So circle his name. Doesn't matter. Our draft is not successful unless we bring back Jack Beach. Okay? Round 2. And if we might have to trade up in round 1 to go get him. But Jack Beach is the guy. So mark my word on that one. Otherwise, I think we did pretty good. But but I think we did pretty good overall. Tell me how I did down in the comments. And thank you guys for being patient. Sorry, I'm going to get over this thing, and I'll have a lot more content out to you, especially now that the Pro Bowl's done, and hopefully we don't have to watch the hideous ref officiating in the Super Bowl like we did in the AFC Championship game. and the Eagles come out with a win, especially after the tragic events that happened in Philadelphia over the last couple days. So hope everybody's safe and sound there, and thank you guys for watching. Comment and like and subscribe for more Patriot football content. Thank you guys.